Well, we're here with Ted Klaus, who is the large project leader for the next NSX. Pretty exciting automobile, obviously. It's pretty unusual for an American to head up a project like this. Obviously, the original NSX was a Japanese run and developed project. How did that come about?
Well, over the past 20 plus years, actually U.S. associates have led Acura sedans, Accord Coupe, Acura TL. But as you say, as a pinnacle product, I'm personally humbled, but also very proud that now that we've been able to demonstrate our capability on big projects like the TL, 6MT, SH all drive TL, the MDX, the Ridgeline, other projects have paved the way for me to have this opportunity. So that's how we've arrived at this point.
I'm sure you're obviously aware, maybe even the weight of the reputation of the previous NSX might be weighing on your shoulders a little bit. I mean, what do you bring forward to the new car from the old car? What's the association there?
I'm aware of the excitement. I'm aware of the expectation, and I'm aware of the promise that is the NSX. And so had a chance to go to Japan and meet with the original NSX LPL, and really had a chance together with the entire team, both on the production side and R&D side, discuss what is uniquely NSX. So I'm more excited about the challenge of reinventing and bringing those NSX values alive again and taking them further than they have ever been created.
So high-tech, lightweight, all of those things will still be a part of or the guiding principles of this new car?
Those items allow for peak performance. So certainly a wonderful power to weight ratio with all of the mass concentrated within the wheelbase and within the tread, low center of gravity, and also the drive force that really responds to the driver. But what we learned was the way the vehicle fits the human being. That's NSX.
So in your discussions with the folks that built and designed the original NSX, what did you learn from them in terms of the feeling and their stories and the background?
Yeah, we met with Uehara-san, who was the large project leader of the original NSX, at the Motegi track in the summer of 2012. And we actually had a chance to meet owners of NSX, drive the product, talk NSX. The stories were really amazing, and the stories of going and deciding technology based on how the drivers were giving them feedback. Lots of stories of constantly coming back to lightweight. Lightweight was important in order to achieve the driving feeling that they wanted. Selection of engine performance and engine characteristics, and arguments, you know, but what was important always was to come back to this direct, responsive experience. And what Uehara-san asked us to focus on is that the performance will be a wonderful result if you stay focused on the driving experience. So 0 to 60 times will come as you stay focused on the type of acceleration feel, the type of cornering feel you want to achieve.
Which would be quicker than an R8?
We are aware of how fast the R8 is, and the great thing about driving the current NSX, because we drive the current NSX against the R8, the great thing about driving the next one is the way in which it responds, the way in which it will push you back in your seat as you hit the throttle. That'll be a unique experience, and I think it will be beyond the current R8.
So you're ready to reveal all of the details and specifications of the car at this juncture?
Unfortunately, we can't go too deep. We're excited. We have a concept that's very respectful and considerate of the NSX, where vivid response is at the core of our concept. The driver is the smartest part about our vehicle, so we could talk about new technologies. We can talk about the wonderful torque vectoring and bringing together electric motor with internal combustion engine. But the key is all of this responds to the driver at the driver's will. So the concept is clear, the project timeline is clear, and we're excited to be moving forward now to execute and realize this dream.
So in 2 years' time, when the car hits the market, or roughly 2 years' time at this point, We should expect that the basic building blocks that we saw in the concept, V6, the 2 motors up front, electric motors up front, an IMA motor built into a dual clutch gearbox, that will all remain the same in the production car?
Those are the basis. Those are the basic technologies, as you said. Certainly when the sheets came off Concept 1 and the word NSX was there, the promise really became clear to everyone. And that promise is backed up with certain technologies. But really the message today that's important is NSX was never about necessarily those technologies. Those technologies were a method and a means to deliver this wonderful performance on behalf of the driver, on behalf of the human being. So now we're trying to think, how can you do that anew? How do you be respectful to the NSX? Make that wonderful driver-centric performance, but how do you take it to the next level? Creating new sports car experiences for the next generation. So we've got some new technologies and we have the opportunity to do something really special here.
And who do you see buyers shopping this vehicle against? Is it all R8, 911?
Yeah, we'll take a wide swath of buyers, especially those that really want to drive the product and taste the product.
Those willing to pay?
Yeah. Well, the price point is what it is. Certainly 911 and R8 has a wide range of pricing and will fit within that total pricing. But more excitingly, to have that NSX value, to have the relevant power to weight ratio, and to know that that buyer is getting a driving experience beyond some vehicles at a higher level, that's really a wonderful opportunity for us to deliver that value for the customer.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much for your time.
You're welcome, Dan.